Welcome to TRS Clips, where you'll find happiness through your own curiosity.
Many people have mixed thoughts about an incident that happens right at the end, actually, which is the Agni Pariksha. So this is right at the end, the war is over. Ram cannot go into any city as per the rules of his exile, and so he cannot go to meet Sita, who is inside Lanka. He asks Vibhishan to go and get her. He tells Vibhishan, Upasthapaya machiram, go and get her quickly. But then, strangely, he also says, Shirasnatam, Divyabharana bhushitam, after she's had her bath and put on her jewelry. That's his ask of Sita. Sita is surprised. When Vibhishan tells her that, she says, Asnatva drashtum ichhami. The bath can wait. I want to see him. Vibhishan advises that they should follow what Ram has said. So Sita gets ready. She is brought to the battlefield in a palanquin. And Ram instructs them to stop the palki and that Sita should walk up to him. Again, a strange request. The Vanaras and Rakshasas are curiously looking what's happening, and the guards are pushing them back. And Ram tells the guards, no, let them wait. Let them watch. So when Sita gets off the palki, with this crowd watching, she is embarrassed. She didn't want to be a part of this spectacle after, all that she has gone through. She walks towards Ram, and their eyes meet, and their faces light up. After months of longing, they have finally seen each other. But then, surprisingly, Ram tells her, "Oh lady, may you be well. You should know that I did not fight the war for you." Ravan had insulted me by abducting you, and I fought for the glory of my Ikshwaku dynasty. And now there is a doubt about your character. Prapta charitra sandeha. He said, surely Ravan would have been attracted to you. You're so beautiful. And what sort of a man will take back a woman who has been to someone else's house? So you're free to go. You're free to go and live with whomever you wish to. You can pick Bharat, Lakshman or Shatrughna, or even Sugriv or Vibhishan.
This is there in the Valmiki Ramayana?
Yes.
Damn.
So it means nothing to me. Just like you are shocked to hear that. Sita was also shocked. She said, I did not come here by choice. Ravan forcibly brought me. What is my fault in all this? She said, Yadi te ham navidnyata, hata te nasmi shashvatam. If you still don't understand me, I might as well be dead. She said, I don't want to live with this baseless controversy about my character. She turned towards Lakshman and said, Lakshman, light a fire, and I will step into it. She also makes this interesting comment. She's quite strong with her words. She tells Ram, if that's how you felt, you should have told me when Hanuman came to meet me. I would have killed myself then itself. You would have saved yourself the trouble of fighting this war. Why put your life at risk and your friend's life at risk? Anyway, now she tells Lakshman to light a fire so that she can step into it. Lakshman is livid. He cannot understand why Ram is doing this. He looks at Ram angrily. And then Valmiki says, Savidnyaya manaschandam Ramasya akara suchitam. Ram indicated to him with a gesture, and Lakshman understood what was in his mind. So Ram had indicated to him, it's okay. Go ahead. I know what I'm doing. It's all an act. Play along. Lakshman lights the fire. Sita says, if I am not to be blamed, the fire will protect me. And she steps towards the fire. The crowd roars, the women scream, and then Sita jumps into the fire. And then Valmiki says, the Devas, Gandharvas, Rishis, Indra and Brahma come onto the scene, and Agni brings Sita out of the fire. Now, in the beginning, we had said that this is itihas, right? That is how it happened. You may be wondering, how do you explain this? That she jumps into the fire and then Agni brings her out. So we should understand that itihas is Purva Vrittam Kathayuktam. Purva Vrittam, that which has happened in the past, and Kathayuktam, that which is told in story format. So Sita stepped into the fire and Agni brought her out and then spoke to Ram. We should understand that as the people spoke up, as Sita was about to step into the fire. And what did the people say? They said, Sita has done nothing wrong. She did not come here by choice. And Agni tells Ram, never again say such things to her. Ram says, I knew Sita very well. I know her. It is not possible for me to leave her. Na vihatum maya shakya. I simply cannot leave her. We are inseparable like the sun is inseparable from the sun's rays. The two are always together. Ram did not have any question for Sita. And now, all of that falls into place. Why did he ask that she should take a bath and put on her jewelry? It was all an act for this, that Ram did not have any question for Sita, but he knew that people would. They would question and doubt her. And he wanted them to see her as the queen. And so she had to come dressed as a queen. And therefore they had to stand there, and he said those provoking words, those hurtful words, so that they spoke up in response. Valmiki's narration is clear, as opposed to what we normally think. Ram did not ask Sita to step into the fire. Never did he doubt her. Never did he question her. But he knew that people would. And he created a situation where they themselves accepted that Sita had done nothing wrong. You know, it's ironic that we falsely accuse Ram of having a mindset that he was in fact speaking up against. That he knew Sita was not to be blamed, but he knew that people would blame her, doubt her, question the victim.
What's the last of the 24,000 verses? Like, where does it end?
There are 6 books of the Ramayana. Balakand, Ayodhyakand, Aranyakand, Kishkindhakand, Sundarkand and Yuddhakand. And then there is the Uttarkand, which is, you can say, the epilogue. Now, there are a lot of questions about whether the Uttarkand is a part of the original Ramayana that Maharshi Valmiki had written. It is quite inconsistent in many ways. And that is a whole other discussion. But Valmiki also writes at the end of Yuddhakand, which is the second last book, Ramayanam idam kritsnam. This is the entire Ramayana. So you can say that the Ramayana ends with Ram's coronation. And afterwards, Maharshi Valmiki says, all was well in the land and sarvam mudidam evasit. Yes.
So this incident about the fire and Sita Ma stepping in is in the Yuddhakand?
Yes. So the Yuddhakand is in Lanka. And there is the incident of the Agni Pravesh.
Gotcha.
Afterwards, they come back to Ayodhya and they are coronated.
Okay.
Ram is coronated.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.